Hello, hello, hello. It is Miko back again with another fasting video. I wanted to just do kind of like a fasting 101 style of video um, to just talk about how I got into fasting. Probably like how a lot of people get into fasting. It's the same kind of concept. Um, but, we've all heard about it, it's been around for centuries. But my thought process for fasting was just simply to reboot, detox. You do it for a couple of days and you mysteriously get the power to continue on at the gym or to stick to a calorie restricted diet. And then, so you just do the fasting for a few days. It's temporary. It wasn't until I stumbled across breatharianism, more importantly, a guy, his name was he's still around, Elatom Elamine, who really just, I have to give him a shout out, because what he did was to take away that fear-based frequency that I was living in, because this dude went from 190 pounds, I guess he's maybe about 5'7", went from 190 pounds to like 120 pounds and pretty much was living that way for years. um, he ate very little food or none at all. Um, and he got down to 120 pounds and just, he was cut up, he had muscles and everything. Now, more recently, I think he's more so on a solitarian journey. Being food free, food freedom is a lot. Um, and I realized it wasn't something that I wanted. I love food, I love to eat, been a foodie, will continue to be a foodie. And that's why the fasting journey started kind of for me. I had gone through so many extremities to try to lose weight, diets, restrictions. I had the gastric sleeve in 2017, and at that point I was probably almost 300 pounds. I went through their 8-month process, at Johns Hopkins University in Maryland. It was Baltimore. Went through their 8-month program on my own. In 8 months I dropped about maybe 8 pounds. And which, I thought was good, which it was good. Any weight loss is good. I think I got down to about maybe 288, just before my surgery. Had the surgery, got down to 197 pounds, and then I just hit a wall. I stopped losing. Life happened, and my stomach healed. So the thing about gastric sleeve is, or any type, I guess, gastric surgery, but I had the sleeve. It makes your stomach very small. You cannot eat but so much food, period. So within that first year, you're going to drop a lot of weight, anywhere between 100 plus pounds for a lot of people. For me, it was like, 80, 90 pounds just came off without me even trying. But again, your stomach heals, your body will heal. And then you can slowly start to put that food back into your body. And that's what happened to me. So the 197 skyrocketed to 248, almost 250 pounds. And that was last year. Like 5 years that went by. I hadn't had a checkup, nothing. And so, COVID had happened. There's just a lot of stuff that was going on. And so I made a decision then that I don't care what the extreme is, I got to get this weight off of me. I want to live. I want to not develop diabetes, not have high blood pressure, which I had precursors for all of that, um, hypertension, the whole nine. And so I just decided, okay, the very first thing I was going to do is not wake up first thing in the morning and put some coffee and food in my mouth. That was the first thing. Um, so I would wait until like 10. Then I waited until 11. And I just ate like normal. Um, then I said, okay, I was losing a little bit of weight just by doing that. And then I started looking at the intermittent fasting, different windows of time that you would fast. And so, what they you have like 11, 8, and 17, whatever those different ones. And so my fasting window was I would stop eating. I would start eating at 11 and stop eating at 7 p.m. And I would say I dropped like 14, 15 pounds pretty quickly after that. I was probably in the 220s or something like that by November. Felt good, of course. It takes people a long time to notice your weight loss, but I was noticing it right away. I was feeling really good. And then I went to more like, an OMAD, just 1 meal a day. That was okay for a while. I would say maybe about a month or two. Then you find yourself doing alternate day fasting, so every other day. Then I did more research and I realized that it literally takes 36 to 48 hours for your stomach to empty out its contents. So the paining that you're feeling, the hunger pains, the uncomfortableness is essentially the glycogen in the glucose expelling out of your body. So when you first start fasting, you'll find out that you got to urinate a lot. You got to go to the bathroom a lot. So that is your body's way of depleting those stores for energy to move, to function. After that, you then start to dip into some of those fat reserves. So you start to go into ketosis, and then you get into an autophagy stage 3 days into a fast. Sometimes for some people it takes them a little longer to get to ketosis, but that's when I really start to realize, wow, there is a huge benefit in autophagy fasting. And autophagy is essentially the word for your body literally eating itself. So by day 3, which I'm actually on day 3 now, of a fast, which I typically now, here it is 9 months later, I do 5 days, and then I'm training myself to eat somewhat sensibly. I kind of eat whatever I want on the weekend, so Saturday and Sunday, because those are days that you tend to engage, be with people, be around folks. But when I'm just home, it's just the kids, just my wife, and just day-to-day life. I'm fine with my supplements, and I do apple cider vinegar, I do kombucha. So I would call it a semi-clean, but I call it dirty fasting because I go so long without food that I have to have supplements. I have to have the potassium. I do prebiotics, probiotics. I'll do that in a gummy form. Sometimes I'll take capsules. I take Metamucil to keep my fiber in my body and all of the good probiotics and prebiotics into my body. So I do coffee, I do tea. So what this has become is a lifestyle. So that's, I say all that to say that you are going to go through phases, and you're going to alternate, and you're going to do things that's going to work best for you. So don't let people tell you can't fast for 72 hours, it's dangerous, or you can't do rolling fast, that's dangerous, it's going to hurt you. You're going to have little moments where you might feel a little dizzy, you might be off kilter a bit. Take a walk, take a hot bath at night, drink some tea. There is a lot of things that you can do. Read a book, journal. I journal. So the first thing I do is wake up and I get on the scale. And I also hear people say, oh, I don't get on the scale. The scale's not your friend. Yes, it is. The scale is most definitely your friend. It sets the pace of your day. And when you're fasting, you are guaranteed to lose anywhere between half a pound to a pound a day. I have actually lost at least 4 pounds in a day. Now, when you refeed, you're going to gain anywhere between 3 or 4 pounds in literally one day. As soon as you go back to fasting and your body's urinating, you might, have bowel movements, then that weight's going to come off. So you got to remember that, using the bathroom is very important. And making sure you have water in your body. Now, I like, not sponsored or anything, but I like the carbonated waters. This is one called Beach Plum. I just tried, really good. No calories in them at all. It's just wonderful. I do coconut water as well. 100, and I try to do 100% pure kombucha and stuff like that. So you have to really do what's going to be best for you. My body responds best when I do that. I had a sugar-free protein shake yesterday after I went to the gym. Had whipped cream on it, everything, caramel sauce. Went to the gym. Well, did the gym. Had that. Had coffee. Had all my supplements, my gummies, apple cider vinegar. I think I may even had some kombucha at some point. I dropped 4.2 pounds. Okay, and when I went to the gym, a little bit of cardio, very, very little cardio. And I did some, leg press. I worked on my legs and I worked on my arms, I think. And that was it. That was it. I was not covered in sweat. I'm sore today, but I dropped 4 pounds. Took a really nice, hot, relaxing bath with some Epsom salt, which I totally encourage people to do when they're fasting. But yeah, so there's a lot of different ways. That's the whole point of this video, is that there's a lot of different ways to fast that are going to be beneficial to you. You have to find what's going to be best for you. Listen to Dr. Fung. Listen to everyone is telling you this, that, or the other. Colleen Marie is another one who's great at the alternate day fasting as well. So there's a lot of ways to do this. Find what works best for you. Good luck and continue on your journey. Take care. Peace.